People don't look after themselves and then end up playing the victim. I see this happen with so many people, like my colleagues. They do bad habits, they live unconsciously for so long, and then when things happen to them, they play the victim. It's like my colleague, he sits at his desk like a hunchback. He literally sits on his desk like that. Like his neck is like fully deformed now. And it's like, but why do you look like that? Why do you look like the hunchback of Notre Dame? Because you spent so many years just not taking care and living unconsciously, just with poor neck posture. Of course you develop back pain and you've got, like, your neck is fully messed up because you haven't taken responsibility. And then an example is he will take time off work with back pain, for example, and get paid sick leave, for example. But what kind of society are we living in where people don't take responsibility for their own bodies and then can take sick leave and get paid? It's almost like an incentive to go sick because you're gonna get paid anyway. Can you imagine if we lived in a society where if you didn't work, then you didn't get paid? That's why I have a lot of respect for people like builders and manual labourers, because if they don't turn up to work, their family's not going to eat. They build this real mindset. They're up at like 4 a.m. and they're working. You know, they're not thinking, oh, I've got back pain, I'm going to go sick. Like, forget their back pain. They've got to go to work. Can you imagine if companies, like office job companies, yeah, can you imagine if when they gave you a job interview and they examined, like, if they wanted to take you on into the role, can you imagine if they took into account your body shape and how well you look after yourself? Because I think you really should. How you look after yourself is how you're gonna look after your role and how you're gonna take care and responsibility. Someone that doesn't take care of their body and doesn't take responsibility, I wouldn't say they're a very good candidate for the role. But in this society, you're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to have any sort of standards. You have to just, these companies, they just accept anyone. They just fill in quotas. Instead of picking the best man for the job, they're picking the man who fits their quota or the woman who fits their quota. And people can just hide behind their lack of responsibility and just use it as a way to play the victim. And I see this happen all the time. I mean, and what do you expect when you have these companies and they incentivize someone to take sick pay? Like in my company, you can get 3 months sick pay. You can get 3 months paid sick pay. You get another 3 months, it's unpaid, but you get 3 months paid sick leave. Like, and you don't even really have to give a reason for it. You just need a note from the doctor. That's crazy, isn't it? Of course, people are not hard workers because we're incentivizing things that are not healthy. We're incentivizing people to go off sick. Of course, people aren't going to take responsibility for their bodies. You get more reward for not looking after your body than for looking after your body. I don't get a reward from other people for looking after my body. I get rewards from myself. That's the reward. That's the reason I do it. But of course, in society, people are going to do this because they're getting rewarded for it.